Too Many Carrots by Katie Hudson. Rabbit loved carrots. He collected them wherever he went. Rabbit was proud of his collection and burrowed it away in his cozy hole. But Rabbit had a problem, a big problem. He couldn't sleep. His cozy hole was too crowded to live in. "I need a place to sleep," Rabbit told Tortoise. "You could share my house," Tortoise offered. "It looks cozy and snug," Rabbit said. "Maybe it's a little too snug for two," suggested Tortoise. "Not at all," said Rabbit. "Uh-oh! Oh dear! Ouch! Ah! Crash!" "Oh dear! Well, perhaps we can stay in Bird's Nest?" said Rabbit. "My nest is quite small, Rabbit," said Bird. "I'm sure we will all fit," replied Rabbit. Rabbit hauled all his carrots up the tree. "Whoa!" groaned Tortoise and Bird as the branch wobbled and swayed and snapped. Crash! "I'm so sorry, Bird. Now 3 of us don't have a place to sleep," said Rabbit. "You can sleep in my house," offered Squirrel. "Oh, thank you, Squirrel. How kind of you," said Rabbit. "I don't think any more carrots will fit, Rabbit," said Squirrel. "Just a few more," Rabbit replied. "Uh-oh," whimpered Tortoise, Bird, and Squirrel. Creak, crack, crash. "Now 4 of us don't have anywhere to sleep," grumbled Squirrel. "You can sleep at my house," called Beaver. "It has plenty of space." "Great! I can bring even more carrots," Rabbit said with a smile. "But with all your carrots, we can't fit inside," said Beaver, a bit bewildered. Just then the rain started. Tortoise shivered, Bird whimpered, Squirrel squeaked, and Beaver heard a terrible rumble at his house, collapsed. "Oh no, my house!" yelled Beaver. "Oh no, my carrots!" cried Rabbit. "Ah!" Crash! The friends groaned as they swept up onto the riverbank. Rabbit felt terrible. His friends were cold, tired, and homeless. It was all his fault. Even worse, Rabbit still had all of his carrots and his house. And that's when he realized there was only one thing to do. Share everything with his friends. After all, carrots weren't for collecting. They were for sharing. And sharing made everything better. The end.
Hello, I'm Linda. I'm going to read The Very Greedy Bee by Steve Smallman. In a busy, buzzy beehive lived a very greedy bee. All the other bees worked hard making honey and cleaning the hive, but the greedy bee spent all day gobbling pollen and guzzling nectar. Slurp, slurp, burp. The greedy bee wouldn't share his nectar with anyone. He wouldn't even let a tired ladybug sit on his flower. "Find your own flower," he shouted. This one is mine." And when one day the greedy bee found a meadow full of the biggest, juiciest flowers he had ever seen, he decided not to tell anyone. "Yummy," he buzzed, "lots and lots of flowers, and they're all for me." The greedy bee whizzed and bizzed from flower to flower, slurping and burping and growing fatter and fatter and fatter and fatter. At last his tummy was full, and he settled down on a big pink flower in the warm yellow sunshine and fell fast asleep. When the greedy bee woke up, it was dark. He tried to fly, but his tummy was so roly and poly that he went down instead of up and crashed, biff, bang, thump, to the ground. "I'm scared," cried the greedy bee, "and I don't know how to get home." Then he saw two glowing eyes in the long grass. "Eek!" he cried, "a monster is coming to eat me." But it wasn't a monster. It was two friendly fireflies, their bottoms glowing in the dark. "What's wrong?" they asked. "I'm too full to fly," wailed the greedy bee, "and I can't walk home in the dark." "Follow us," said the fireflies, and they all set off on the long, long journey home. Through forests of flowers and squishy mud, over the hills and under the stars trudged the greedy bee. He had never walked so far, and he was very tired. "Nearly there," called the fireflies. Then they heard the whoosh of rushing water. "I'm almost home," cried the greedy bee excitedly. "It's the stream." And it was. But his hive was on the other side of it. "Oh no," said the greedy bee, sadly flopping down on the grass. "How will I ever get across?" "We'll help you," said a tiny ant with a big leaf. The ant and his friends flipped the big leaf into the water. "Jump on!" they cried. Helped by the fireflies, the greedy bee and the ants made their way, splishing and splashing, to the other side of the stream. "Hooray! I'm home!" cheered the greedy bee. "Where have you been?" asked the other bees. "I overslurped," said the greedy bee. "I would never have made it home if my new friends hadn't been so kind. Now I'm going to share my best honey with them. Would you like some too?" "Yes," said the other bees. "Let's have a party." Everyone enjoyed a midnight feast of yummy, runny honey. all except for one very sleepy, very happy, but not so greedy bee. The end.
Care Bears, The Day Nobody Shared, by Nancy Parent, illustrated by J. Johnson. One day, Good Luck Bear got a box of rainbow bars in the mail. He decided to hide the treats so he could have them all to himself. "Hello," said Share Bear. "What are you doing?" "I'm hiding my rainbow bars so I don't have to share them," Good Luck Bear whispered. "But it feels so good to share," said Share Bear. "It does?" asked Good Luck Bear. "Come for a ride on the swing," said Share Bear. "I'll tell you a story called The Day Nobody Shared." Once upon a time, Cheer Bear made a giant ice cream cake sundae with rainbow sprinkles that she wouldn't share with any of her friends. Cheer Bear ended up with an awful tummy ache from eating the ice cream all by herself. Then, Bedtime Bear refused to share his special spot to watch the Carolot parade. But without Grumpy Bear to keep him awake, Bedtime Bear fell asleep and missed the entire thing. That afternoon, Tenderheart Bear wouldn't share his toys, so nobody wanted to play with him. Tenderheart Bear quickly got bored. "Toys don't laugh and talk like friends," he said unhappily. And when Love-A-Lot Bear wouldn't share her kite with Funshine Bear, he went and played with the Wish Bear instead. "What bad luck that no one wanted to share," said Good Luck Bear. "That's right," said Share Bear. "If I share my rainbow bars," Good Luck Bear asked, "will that make everyone happy?" "Yes," said Share Bear. "Sharing takes happiness and spreads it all around. Sweetness goes a long way, if you're willing to share." "I want to share these rainbow bars with our friends right now," said Good Luck Bear. "Great idea," Share Bear replied. "We can throw a sharing party in the park." When they passed Share Bear's house, Share Bear ran inside and came out with a bunch of balloons. "I'm going to share these," said Share Bear. "It feels really good to share," said Good Luck Bear. "And it tastes yummy too," said Share Bear. The end.